Welcome back to another episode of Time Out for Black History. February 8th, day after Super Bowl Sunday. Hopefully everyone enjoyed their day. Later on today, I'll be releasing an episode looking at the relationship between the Constitution and the founding documents, like the Declaration and the Constitution, and their image of slavery and race. How did those things, go with one another? A lot of people make arguments that our Constitution is based on racism. Others make valid, legitimate arguments that they believe it doesn't. So we're going to kind of look at that and let you guys decide what you think. Please remember, subscribe to the channel. Share it with 2 or 3 people. Let them know what we're doing so they can kind of start accessing, looking through some of the videos and getting some more information. What I want to talk to you today about on the thought for the day is a discussion I've been having a lot recently and over the last 6 or 7 months. And that thought is, when somebody says Black Lives Matter and the argument back is, why should I care about Black lives when Black people don't care about their own community? And they're referring to the crime rates in predominantly Black cities, the murder rates in predominantly Black cities. And they are using that as a rationale for why we shouldn't deal with things like police brutality. And so I've always found that to be a very interesting argument. To me, it's the same comparison as when you say Black Lives Matter and someone says Blue Lives Matter. It's their way of disconnecting from the problem that the country's facing. And so I firmly believe 100% that the two problems are independent of one another. What I mean by that is you don't have to fix both of the problems right away to have a good result. You can look at one of the problems, fix it, and then look at the other problem and fix it. Do I acknowledge that there are problems with poverty, lack of educational opportunity, lack of economic opportunity in predominantly Black cities, and that leads to higher crime rates? Totally 100%. So what we need to do is we need to address all of those issues, and then we'll see that predominantly higher crime rate drop. On this side, when we talk about things like systematic inequality, police brutality, those things, those are ingrained in society, and we need to address those and fix those for these over here to have a chance of being successful. So when someone says, fix your community first, it works the other way. Fixing something that's damaged and broken by something more powerful than it, you first have to deal with the thing that's more powerful, that's creating the lack of opportunity, that's creating the economic disparities, all those things. So I always say to people when they bring that up to me, I always remind them that these things are not, they don't have to be done together. That you can look and you can agree that there are problems in our society with systematic racism, with institutionalized racism, with police brutality, and we need to fix those. Then we can all as a community turn and look at the problems in Black communities that have been caused by 300 years of oppression. Are there people who do dumb things also? Yes, but the communities are the way they've been that way for 300 years. So I ask you to kind of, in the comment section, if you have an opinion, if you have something that you want to express, a question, go ahead and put it in. I'll be back again tomorrow with another thought for the day, and just take a moment and think about it. All right.